Okay, so very good evening to everyone. I am Sarthak Sarangi, on behalf of the Municipal Commissioner, Sir, Barampur Municipal Corporation, will be having our presentation on rejuvenating water bodies, innovation in a city landscape. So these are the contents for which we'll have a discussion today. The importance of the water body, that is the Ramalingeshwar tank, the objectives of the project, the renovation and the benefit aspects, way forward, and a short video of 2.5 minutes having describing the before and after scenario of the project. So first we'll move towards the importance of the Ramalingeshwar tank, as it is located in the heart of the city Barampur. It is one of the most vibrant place of Barampur, and is one of the most busiest place where people mainly come for recreation, and it can be one of the it's one of the most important place, like people gather on the bank of the water body in the evening to act as a and it serves as a center for recreation to the citizens. The It is the one of the largest water body of the city, covering an area of approximately 9.7 to 3 acres, and it plays a vital role in the economic development, and also acts as a catalyst to growth and overall development of the city Barampur. And also, in addition, it influences the microclimate, and also enhances the aesthetic beauty of the landscape of the city. So, what were the objectives of the project of renovating the Ramalingeshwar tank water body? The main objective is to develop a restoration plan of the water body that covers an area of around 9.7 to 3 acres in total, along with all kinds of recreational facilities, so that the plan is environmentally sustainable and contributing to the long-term sustainability of water body of all the cities, of all the water bodies in the city. The second objective is to develop tourism and explore the possibilities for commercial development in the project area, since it is located in the center of the city and surrounded by commercial places all around the water body. The third one is an approach that creates a variety of quality ecotourism products that are environmentally or ecologically sustainable, economically viable, socially and psychologically acceptable, and it also enables capacity building and empowerment of the host communities. The fourth one is that it also encourages the utilization of local materials and engagement of locals in hospitality, and also gives opportunity to the locals and tourists for interchanging the ideas, readers, rediscovering the local art and culture, thereby providing financial benefit to the local inhabitants of the city. What were the challenges we faced during while developing or restoring the water bodies? The and how we overcome it. We'll just have a brief description of it. So the first one is the ownership of the water body. Since this water body, which is there in Barampur city, was not owned by the Barampur Municipal Corporation. So that was the first and foremost challenge, that to take the water body as a lease from the temple administration, who earlier owned the property. We took it as a lease for 30 years from the temple administration as an endowment. So, means ownership of each water bodies will be decided, as most of the lake water body face indefinite sustenance due to due to lack of administrative control and specific action by any singular authority. So it was one of the challenge, and how and this is the way how we overcome it. And second one is the encroachment, and for it we properly fenced to protect it from encroachment, and well-planned awareness campaign was conducted in the localities to highlight the benefits to be gained from the water body, and also we also sensitize the people, like if any encroachment exists on the water bank, that it needs to be resettled. If any encroachment exists in the water bank, the it's need to be resettled or relocated in consultation with the affected people who are mostly affected uh, for this project. But however, as since there were few commercial activities taking place while we went for the enforcement, we removed all kind of encroachments from the water body. So they were mostly settled around the water, around the local nearby areas of the water body. And so the third one is the cleaning and testing measures, like cleaning of water body, which involve desilting, de-weeding, aeration, reduction of nutrient, removal of floating materials, and other invasive aquatic plant species were taken care of, and the water was successfully tested before during the renovation project. The fourth one is the IEC among the citizen, which is most important to create awareness. We placed notice boards which displayed notice boards around the water bank, around the water body, Ramalingeshwar tank, informing about the citizens about the do's and don'ts, which means that was the measures through the message to the citizens. And the fifth one is the integrated and time-bound strategy, which was devised as a part of the entire restoration process. Means we involved all the components that have an impact on the water body. We involved the stakeholders means to bring in better coordination. Also, and in the sixth part, we come to the stakeholder participation and capacity building, which was most important, and we did it and used as an most important instrument for better management of like this water body and all other water bodies which are there under Barampur Municipal Corporation's administrative area. And the last but not the least, that was the most important challenge we faced, the global pandemic. There are lack of human resources, restrictions on transportation. It was difficult for us to, like the desilting. While we carried the desilting process, it was difficult to remove the waste. And also, since there was all of a sudden there were announcement of shutdown and lockdown, so there are lack of human resources. So for this reason, the project completion got delayed by around 4 to 6 months. Next is the what are all the renovation that took place. There was construction of pedestrian walkway all around the boundary of the water body, and under that we had the parking station, which is currently in tendering process. Will be given to vendors. They will take it up and use as parking stations. And we have installed a fountain, and we have also provision for boating. Uh, Coming to the benefit aspects, the direct benefits which we have is that the collection of fees, like charges for parking, pedestrian walking, or the tickets which we sell, and also we are expecting that these can meet the expenses towards running the means towards the operation maintenance of the uh, water body. And indirect benefits, if we consider, we have recharge of groundwater, pollution control. We have a good imbalance of both environment and ecology. So then, and indirect revenue inflow will generate due to from the visitors, which will increase the business and in turn grow the economy of the people, of the citizens. So what are like in the way forward, like what all steps should be taken by the city government, the local government, the city government, or the state government in order to restore the water bodies, like fines, imposition of fines by the state and local government as well as private sector polluters. The means that can be one of the way to ensure action against water pollution. Then the ecosystem services provided by a water body must be valued in terms of quantification of its benefits. And the third one is that without making the citizen aware of the importance and benefits of the lakes and wetlands in their lives, it is extremely difficult, because that was the one of the most important instrument which we used in, and that was used as a trigger that triggered us to renovate this water body. And lastly, the stakeholder participation and capacity building must be used as an important instrument for better management of water bodies in and around the cities. So here is a short video of before and after scenario. We can just have a look at it. Um, can everyone see the screen now, or is it the same from the PPT? Can
From
anyone?
the
PPT,
video.
you have to click. You have to click to get it. Get the
Okay.
video.
Yeah, sure.
Click करो ना.
Yeah, clicked.
Click.
Is it now visible?
No. You have to click.
Just a minute. Just a minute. Is it now visible?
Hmm.
Okay. So Yes. Thank you, everyone, for the patience.
Yeah, I think the transformation is drastic. From a
Uh,
swampy a dump yard, it has become
exactly.
quite beautiful.
Thank
That
you
is
so
all
much.
right. Now, its water table has been improved. That's what you say. So, has anybody measured what is the increase in the water table?
Ma'am, it has been inaugurated this year in the month of January. It got delayed due to these COVID scenarios and all those things, but we haven't. But before inauguration or giving it to the citizens, and before means while developing the water bodies, the water table of the nearby locations were measured. But after what has been the impact of water table has not yet been done. So, like mostly within a year, we'll have this we'll do another testing in the same locations from which we took the samples. So we'll
When
after
was the
that,
work started?
ma'am, it was started in the year 2017.
So that means the beautification might have happened later, but your water, the cleaning of the tank must have started by 17, 18. It would have been complete by
Yes,
then.
ma'am, and
So,
it was
so that
completed.
means in the
Yes,
two, that means even if it is the cleaning was done, like all that malwa or the garbage which was thrown on the land, they have been taken out and the water has come. So rejuvenation must have started 2 years back,
yes, yes,
and
yes, ma'am.
there would have been sufficient time for your water table to actually get up, because you must have had three rainy seasons after that.
Yes, ma'am.
So
But since there are
if
no
you
reports
check
in
probably
hand,
you will know. If you
yes,
check
yes,
probably you will know, because one season can give rise to 3 feet at least.
yes, ma'am. Yes,
So that is one thing. Second thing is, well, I don't know how far you will be able to answer this. There are a lot of shops I can see, as you said, local handicraft can be sold and all that. And you could see on the side there are some shops set up,
yes, ma'am.
commercial activity. So, any idea as what is the income through this shop, because they might be paying some tax. You won't
Yes,
be knowing directly, but the revenue generated through the leasing of the shops and all that. So how much income could have come? Because that will indirectly tell you whether there has been some economic activities or not.
I do not have the exact figures, but many
We
shops.
can't hear you. Can you speak a little louder?
It's
Hello,
not able to hear.
You
hello,
I just can't hear you. थोड़ा जोर से बोलिए.
hello. Can you hear you now? Can you hear me
हाँ.
now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Many commercial activities has come up around the water body, but coming to the generation of revenue, they are paying currently the holding tax. So, mainly we also get incomes from the entry fee, but since the parking thing is still in the tendering process, so after that we'll figure out what exactly we have we did in the expenditure part and what are all the incomes.
So though we can see the water and a beautiful structure there, the impact is not actually assessed so far.
Yes, ma'am. Since it has been recently inaugurated and it was open for the citizens, so impact assessment was it's still in process, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. It was inaugurated in on 4th of January 2021.
Yeah. Okay.
चलो good,
Yes.
good. Excellent. I
Thank
think
you
we'll
so much,
visit
sir.
the place and then see.
See you definitely, sir. Anytime you're most welcome, ma'am. And sir, you're most welcome to our city.